All right, this week the FDA is expected to allow Americans to mix and match booster COVID-19 shots. That means you could get a different booster than the vaccine you initially received, but federal regulators are still expected to encourage people to get the same brand if they can. All right, here to answer your questions about this, Dr. Helen Boucher, the interim dean of Tufts Medical School and an infectious disease specialist at Tufts Medical Center. Good to see you, Dr. Boucher.
Nice to see you, Ben and Erica.
Yes, hi, Dr. Boucher. So the booster for Pfizer, we know it's already authorized for certain groups of people who got that vaccine. We're still waiting for federal health officials to make decisions on the booster shots for Moderna and Johnson & Johnson. How long do you think that could take?
Well, I don't think it's going to be very long. The CDC Advisory Committee is meeting this Thursday, and then we expect that after those deliberations, the CDC director will make a recommendation that would funnel down to our Department of Public Health, which would guide us. So perhaps as early as next week.
A new NIH study, which has been in the news for the last week or so, not even the last week, the last couple of days, suggests that receiving a booster shot from a different brand might be very beneficial. What can you tell us about that?
Well, this was a very interesting study, and importantly, it was not a clinical study. It just looked at antibody response, and it showed, they looked at a variety of different sequences of vaccination, and it showed a very good antibody response with, for example, giving an mRNA vaccine after the J&J vaccine. I think it gives us some insights in that it's probably an option to use the mix and match approach, but it doesn't address the question of whether that would be better than following like with like. And as you mentioned, Ben, I think the recommendation will be to follow like with like, so Pfizer for Pfizer and J&J after J&J.
Well, if for some reason, Dr. Boucher, they say people do have the ability to choose, I mean, Dr. Fauci has talked about it, a number of other folks at the federal level, specifically for the J&J people, they might have a big decision. If they do, what do you want them to know?
Well, I think that, again, we have to wait for the recommendations, but I think it's likely that there will be some flexibility and some options. And so that could mean that if you went to get your booster and the location didn't have a J&J to give you after your first J&J, that it would be acceptable to get an mRNA vaccine. And this flexibility is really important because at the end of the day, we want people to have access to vaccinations. The other thing I'll point out is that we still have good evidence that one dose of J&J provides immunity that lasts for quite a long time. So again, we're waiting for the final recommendations. And I think still the most important message for your listeners is that it's important to get vaccinated first time if you haven't been vaccinated yet. So still get out there and get that vaccine.
All right, so far, the CDC has not recommended one vaccine brand over another. A lot of people have opinions about this, as I'm sure you're aware. And now that we're talking about booster shots, do you think that federal health officials need to be more specific about which mix and match combos might work better for which people? Specifically with regards to J&J, we know there's that very rare blood clot issue that appears mostly, nearly all, in women. So they might want to consider something different than a second J&J vaccine.
Yeah, so you hit on a couple of important issues there, Ben. So I don't think it's likely that there will be a recommendation for any one vaccine over another, with the exception of the safety concern that you mentioned. So young women who are at risk of this very rare clotting disorder, in those young women, it may be better to take an mRNA vaccine if one is available.
Okay, Dr. Helen Boucher from Tufts, thank you as always for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.